I want to fucking eat something, dog.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, you on the wild
Yeah, I'm fasting.
fasting.
I'm
You
fasting.
fasting?
Fasting for God. No, I'm not doing those jokes anymore. I'm fasting for health
In your
reasons.
pocket.
I'm fasting for health reasons. I'm
Okay.
agnostic. I think I'm gonna pick a religion soon, though.
You gonna pick her? What? How do you
I don't know, bro.
come out of nowhere and say you gonna pick a religion?
I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, I'm gonna pick one.
What makes you want to pick a religion? Why not stay indecisive?
Guys, you need to commit. Life's about commitment. Life's about commitment.
What makes you think you need to commit to a religion?
I'm just trying to think which one I want to try out. Like I'm thinking like maybe like, all right, I'm 32 now. What if I try one out like every year until I'm 40?
Damn.
And then when I'm 40, right? Like I'm assuming I'll probably have a kid by then.
Yeah.
And then I can start raising them in the church that I think's right instead of letting them form their own opinion.
I feel like shit. We got too much information nowadays to even think that shit gonna stay. Because I mean, I feel like that's what happened with our generation. Shit, I was going to church probably from like 4 to 9, 10, faithfully every Sunday going. My mom taking me, and I just remember getting to an age, definitely not at 10, so maybe longer, but age in my teens, like, yeah, I don't feel like going, and she was just like, all right.
What if I did like a podcast or a TV show
Mm,
and like every year I would do a new religion and then I would talk about my first year in that religion.
giving away $1 million TV show, bro.
I would just be living by the book of every John. Like you imagine how crazy that shit would be if I went from like Hindu to fucking Scientology.
Yeah, you be doing supersize me for religions. That'll be
Yeah, that
great.
shit would be nuts. Like, and I'm sure, like, and then it would be dangerous too, because like eventually I would fall into one of them. I couldn't get out.
Why you think that?
Cause like they be getting sucked into that shit. Like smarter people than me have become Mormon, and then all of a sudden I'm drinking vanilla syrup in my Dr. Pepper.
But that's the thing. If you go into it as an experiment, I don't think you'll get sucked into it. Pause.
You know, in Utah they just be having soda restaurants.
No, that's crazy.
Because the Mormons they don't drink and shit, so they triple up on sugar. So they go in there and motherfucker get a Dr. Pepper and then they throw like the coffee made like vanilla creamer in a soda and drink that shit.
Nah, that can't be right.
I swear to God. Look it up right now. It's a known thing. Like a drive-in soda bar is a thing in Utah because the Mormons, bro.
Could you imagine being in the NBA living in Utah?
I'd rather eat shit. I'd rather not be in the NBA. I just wouldn't be in the NBA.
At that point, get me out of here.
And they say they mad racist too. They say some wild things over there. So like, I'm sure. But I heard Utah was cool and whatnot. Anyway, we can recap. Views from a chair. Blah blah blah. It snowed last weekend, right?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Another crazy snowstorm for us.
We've been getting snow this year. It's just dope, dog.
About time. Been 2-3 years.
I'll fuck with snow. I like snow. Snow is dope. And then like I was driving out there because I like pushing shit to the max. Remember we used to run in conditioning and you would like run behind people and yell like push it to the max.
Yeah. Well, not push it to the max, but yeah. That's crazy.
You would be pumping shit up like yeah,
push it to the max is crazy.
That used to be your shit.
That's wild.
Push yourself to the max.
That's crazy.
No, but anyway, I drove. It was snowing and shit. I went to Walmart. I got the last sled. First of all, dog, I went there. It was snowing. Yeah, I bought a sled.
Okay.
You need one?
Nah.
You know, if you ever need a sled, dog, I got one.
Appreciate it.
So I'm like, yeah, because my damn, I said a B word. My lady's got a baby that's 5 and shit, and she ain't sled before. So I'm like,
oh shit,
we're gonna sled, duh, because now we about to have a core memory. Erase that.
Yeah.
So anyway, I go to Walmart and shit, and I asked the lady, and she was like, all the salt, the shovels, sleds, everything's sold out. But if we had some, they'd be in the toy aisle. So I'm walking down the toy aisle. It's a sled behind like 4 Nerf guns. Like somebody obviously tucked that shit away. So I grab it. I'm like, bet. Probably like an employee took it or whatnot, but fuck them. You know, like
for sure.
Yeah, that shit, man. If I ain't tell you this motherfucking sled costs $40, dog.
A $40 sled is crazy.
$40 sled, bro.
$40 sled is crazy.
Like, you know, it's Saudi. When I looked at the price too, I'm like, I really just spent. It was 38 plus tax. I'm like, I really just spent 38 on this foam ass sled. It got the hard plastic bottom. Like that shit was supposed to be like the top part is foam, and then the bottom part is hard plastic, like a glossy hard plastic. So it's supposed to be like, and it's supposed to be a double decker where two people can ride. That shit is worth 15 max, dog.
Yeah,
max,
come on,
max, 15.
Come on, it may take no effort to make this shit.
Max. So anyway, we go back, but I ended up sledding. It was fun and shit.
Mm-hmm. It was fun. The park?
Nah, she got a little hill by her house and shit. I think, you know, it's always fun when the kids do something first because they just be scared as shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see them like, you see them realize it's not scary. Mm-hmm. And then they have fun. I love that. That shit's the best.
That shit a million times in a row.
That's just the best. But yeah, I didn't really do shit this weekend, dog. It was snowing. It was cold. I didn't really do shit. I'm still not drinking fucking all the way into this month. I haven't eaten like a day and a half now. I'm hungry as shit. But yeah, I ain't really been doing shit. This sober January is about to be over. So I'm getting drunk on Saturday probably. So
Saturday?
Yeah, it's Deck's birthday party. So I'm probably gonna get drunk there, I would assume.
Okay.
But you know what though? Like, yeah, that shit should be fun.
You was about to go in?
Nah, I was supposed to be fun.
Yeah, man, I did the same shit. Well, it's crazy because the snow this time, I fuck with snow as well, but this time the snow fucked the plans up / other shit. But yeah, we were supposed to go to DC. Me and my girl's her birthday this weekend. We were supposed to go to DC, go see
why I was thinking I was New York.
And then go see fucking Wembenyama.
That was so fun.
Wizards. But yeah, shout out to babies trying to drink from bottles. My man wasn't cooperating. So we stayed in. Her sister hit me earlier in the week to throw her surprise party and shit. And if you know me, I'm the worst with planning shit for other people. Like that just ain't my shit. But somehow we got that shit together. And the worst shit is when you try and surprise somebody and they almost spoil it and you basically like, yo, fuck this. I'm not doing nothing. Cancel it. Everybody go the fuck home. So it almost got to that point. I'm telling her we going somewhere on Saturday, get dressed, blah, blah. Yo, just be ready by 3 o'clock. And what's even worse is when you try to surprise somebody and then the people that's supposed to surprise them is late. So the surprisers was late. But she getting antsy. But then she walks in, all her friends come in. It's a happy moment. I sit in the basement, watch the Ravens beat the shit out the fucking Texans.
So it was an all girls party?
Yeah. I was just in the basement the whole time.
That's so awkward.
Yeah.
So awkward.
It wasn't awkward for me. Shit, I came down. If the game wasn't,
sometimes you gotta walk in, you gotta be like, hey, and then they'd be like, oh, hey, John, and be like 15.
I was to connect to make the surprise happen.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, I was down here like, damn, I could have.
Was you walking up like boosting and shit, like y'all taking shots, ladies? Like,
no,
I'm not
the TV.
That would have been me. I would have came in with the speaker, like, turn it up.
Yeah, I'm not the TV. As soon as they walked in, I told Alexa to play Ratchet Happy Birthday, greeted everybody, and walked straight downstairs like I'm out of here.
Yeah, I would have definitely been walking around with a bottle like turn this shit.
Y'all ladies need anything? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, stupid. I was thinking if I ever get married in like 10 years, my best man selections are really fucking low for speech givers. I don't have any friends that are talkers like me.
I don't think you necessarily gotta be a talker to give a speech.
Yeah.
Because I mean that's yeah. I don't think you necessarily gotta be a talker to give a speech.
I guess.
Yeah. You still on the go ahead.
And then I was thinking that what Dex's birthday party is like, I don't know when this shit happened, but it's starting to feel like either like every event I go to, like I'm the only white person, or the person I bring with me is the only black person. I need
that ain't just start.
I need I need I needed it. I needed to be more. I needed to be more cultured and diverse. You know, like
You need what to be more cultured and diverse though.
I need my white friends to have black friends, and I need my black friends to not have black friends that don't like white friends around.
Now that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Black friends not like the white friends around? That's
Now,
new.
yeah. Also, like,
Which side do you think is more accepting? I'll put you on the spot.
I used to think it was black people.
Okay.
I probably still think it was, but my experience being the minority in the room I haven't had very many bad experiences,
I'll say this.
if any.
I'll say black people make it more known that you're the only white person rather than white people making it known that you're the only black person.
Yes, I would say black people make it known in a more of a friendly, joking way.
Mm-hmm.
To where, like, I think some more of the white people might genuinely be uncomfortable with black people there.
And just it may be not even uncomfortable in the sense of they don't like black people, but like, what do I say? Do I have to say something?
Yeah, I've only been to a couple situations where the black people were like genuinely like, "Why the fuck is this fella here?"
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
9
times out of 10, I mean, if you bring somebody, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna respect the person you bring in, unless somebody know the person, black or white. Unless somebody know the person first, and they don't like that person. But
I was thinking I'm probably the only person that has it like that I know that has events that are like don't sway more than one way than the other.
Who?
Mine.
Yours?
Yeah.
Your personal events?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, your personal events. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Not the family parties I take you to.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Motherfucker, I don't know if you've noticed, but it ain't no whites at your family parties except for me.
Nah.
So I don't know what the fuck you chuckling about over there, dog.
Nah, I mean, if everything Gucci, then you might see a white or two, but
yeah, it might be a white here or there.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that shit the other day, though. I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. But this shit I was thinking about is I'm so accustomed to it that I forget it can make other people uncomfortable.
What?
Because I'm so used to being the only white person in the room. Like, I understand that's going to come with certain looks.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's not like bad shit. It's just like I understand there's going to be a different amount of attention.
Yeah.
And I always forget, like, if I'm bringing you or if I'm bringing my girl or so-and-so into an all-white John, I'm just thinking, well, if I can do it, you guys can do it too. And it's a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different for us?
It's a little different. For everybody, yeah.
Why you say that?
It just is.
I don't think it's different for me.
I
don't know. I don't think it's different for me, only for the fact that, like, if we was like new friends, it would maybe be a little crazy. But I mean,
at this point, you've been around white people so much for so long.
Yeah.
It might not count for you either.
It still count.
I don't know, bro. You've had white friends for like 20 years now. Like more than a handful.
Yeah, but I'm comfortable in uncomfortable situations, if that makes sense.
Fair enough.
Because I can rationalize in my head if I see some weird shit or feel some weird energy. I'm like, well, that's them. That ain't me. I don't give a fuck. A lot of people still can't do that. They in their head, why this motherfucker staring? Whatever. Like, I'm just like, bro.
Yeah, I don't really care about that shit either. I was thinking about that shit today too. I had a long drive because I was bouncing around on meetings and shit, and I was like, I used to be a lot more of like a. I think I'm more emotional now, but I was more emotionally driven when I was younger. Like I would react a lot more off emotions.
Yeah,
a lot more.
Yeah, I don't know when the switch hit for me, but it came a time where it was like this shit ain't got nothing to do with me. That's some shit they got going on with themselves.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't really have a point to that. I was just thinking about that shit. It's like, yeah, I got nothing. I'm good.
Yeah, man. You see, Lucci getting out in 3.5 months.
Yeah, that's nice.
He
3.5 years.
3.5 months.
Years.
It's months.
It's years, bro.
No, it's months.
It's years.
Dill's finding out Lucci is getting out in 3.5 months.
It's years,
bro. He's going, and you know, Dill. If y'all don't know, Dill's the type that hates to be wrong. He'll admit he's wrong, but he hates to be wrong, and he's about to find out that he's wrong.
No, I looked at it earlier.
It's 2.5 months. So he
shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, he pled guilty to 20 years. He would get 10 and then do 10 on probation. Judge giving him time served, 1.5 time served, and he has to do 3.5 months to fill that out. The prosecutors will send a letter to the state saying that they feel like he should be able to make parole, so they're not going to object parole in 3.5 months. And if everything go well, he'll be home in 3.5 months, which it looks like.
I'm saying 3. I saw little Boozy tweeted out that he'll be home in 5 months. I thought it was 3.5 years, but yeah, it's looking like it's under.
I don't think it took the 3.5 years, and I think the state really settled because they was trying to get him on the body. He only pled guilty to what a weird
gang violation.
Yeah, gang violation that I didn't even know held 20 years. That's crazy.
Yeah, he ain't served 3.5 months.
They said he had he was the driver. He didn't pull a trigger in the murder, so they apologized to the family. They let him out, and yeah. Damn. I'm not sure who his co-defendants were in that case, but it seemed like he was silent and his lawyers did what they were supposed to do when you got that kind of money.
Good for him.
3.5 years, Lucci.
I like Lucci, and that's all his lawyer said. He wasn't going to testify on Thug, so
yeah.
Maybe he gets Lil Wayne's daughter back.
That's crazy. Yeah, I think he's over that. I still follow Lucci on the gram. He be posting his new girl.
Oh, that's what's up. Good for him. I always like Lucci, so that's what's up. Good for him. And I was thinking about it the other day too, and I was like, I really don't be championing dumb shit just for dumb shit to be dumb.
Like
you
what?
Feel me? Like if you do some dumbass shit, go to jail, dog.
Yeah.
Go to fucking jail. Like motherfucker, if you go rob a motherfucker or carjack somebody and you get caught and you shot him in the leg when you was carjacking them and shit. Go do your 5. Sit the fuck down. That was
also
dumb.
Prove it though.
That was dumb.
Also prove it.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I was thinking like, am I really about to yell free so and so for the motherfucker that pistol whipped the grandmom in a robbery going wrong? No.
Yeah. Sadly, I've never said free anybody in my life.
I've said free a few people, mostly one, and he did some dumb shit. Like, they was doing dumb shit. Like,
I never said that unless I knew they really ain't do shit. But other than that,
look, man, I understand the whole drug shit. Like, if you want to sell drugs, sell drugs. I understand, like, the opportunities aren't really there for some people. And I'm not going to question how you were raised and what the domino effect of your upbringing was. I get all that shit. Now, if you do some dumbass violent shit, like you was arguing with a motherfucker in the club and you shoot him in the chest, go to jail.
Yeah.
Go to jail. Yeah. Go to fucking jail, dog.
What comes behind that kind of shit?
That shit is weird. You beef on a motherfucker in a basketball game and now you shooting the park up and you get a reckless endangerment 4 years. Go sit down. Yeah, go sit down. Now you get caught with a couple bricks, free game.
Yeah. There you go. He was just trying to better his life.
Free game. He trying to improve his shit. Now, if you purposely mix the bricks up with fentanyl and a bunch of people overdose on it, go to jail.
I was a little shaky.
Go to jail. It's a pretty easy moral compass for me on this shit, dog. Victimless. You want to do heroin? Have a blast. You sell heroin mixed with fentanyl? Knowing it's mixed with fentanyl? Go to jail. Anyway.
Do you see staying on the criminal shit? Do you see the dude is the motherfucker telling on Thug or not?
I can't tell. I really can't tell.
In the next second, it look like he's covering for him. It's like,
I really can't tell.
What's going on with this dude?
I don't understand what's happening with that.
Me
Because I
neither.
saw him doing the LeBron James. He was like,
Yeah, what are we doing?
maybe the weed's loud.
Yeah,
Is he covering up for bro, or is
that's
he
what I'm
telling
saying.
on him, or like?
What Thug stand for?
I'm just getting to the point where I'm like, yo, like these motherfuckers lawyers know a lot better than me.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me that they're not talking to each other.
They're definitely talking to each other. They talking to each other constantly to try to get this shit over with because the shit looks stupid.
I'm gonna shut my dumb ass down.
I'm like, this is dumb.
I don't know who's doing what or who's telling on who or whatnot. I'm just gonna wait that shit out because I saw Thug's dad was talking about everybody needs to mind their fucking business with the gun and shit. I don't know none of that shit no more, dog. I got nothing.
And then you get a track like Letter to My Brother from, we talked about it last week with 21. So when Thug's dad said that shit, but honestly, I think Thug dad saying that shit to be like, yo, shut the fuck up. We trying to get out this
You
jam.
hot.
Yeah, we trying to get out this jam. Let Thug come home and say this shit. But
hey, who the fuck is Yeet? What is that?
Bro,
have you ever heard a song? What is that?
This is the thing. Like, you know, I never listened personally, never put a 6ix9ine song on. I'm like that with a lot of rappers. This is before he told or whatever. Like, I personally never.
You know he had a run. You know he had a run.
But I personally never played it.
I know, but when I was playing it, you weren't like, oh, turn it off.
Definitely was like,
no. When Gumbo dropped, and then the shit with A Boogie drop.
Well, I put you on the A Boogie though.
You put me onto the A Boogie with 6ix9ine?
Oh no. See, I didn't listen.
You did. You did. You're right.
No, A Boogie alone, not the A Boogie and 6ix9ine. But back to the point, Yeet, like, it's rappers like I'm not listening to these people. He one of them.
I don't know what it is. I saw he's in the top 100 hip hop artists in Spotify ever today.
But I fucked up because, and no offense to Yeet, I don't know.
I just don't know him. I like the shit hasn't came across my John at all. Like, I'd pause. I don't know. I've never seen him in my suggested playlist.
Yeah, Drake had him on the fucking album, so I'm like, damn, bro. Now I can't say that I haven't listened to this dude. So when he was on I think he was on Drake album like twice for real.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I guess I listened to fucking Yeet. And if I'm not mistaken, he was on Travis shit too. I'm lying, he wasn't. But yeah, he was on Drake shit twice. Then I listened to him. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's like that NBA YoungBoy type of fan base that Playboy Cardi type of shit. Like, I've never listened to Playboy Cardi, but let the young niggas tell it, he runs shit. So
that's fair enough. Little Dicky dropped an album. That's another person you never listened to. So
I haven't. How you feel about the Vince Staples show?
Did it come out yet?
Nah, but did you see the trailer?
No, I didn't watch the trailer, but I heard the concept of this show for a while now. Like, I forget who was talking about it or what podcast. It might have been him on one of the podcasts and whatnot. But he's funny. Yeah,
that's the crazy part.
And I like his sense of humor. And he's like the Mac Miller kind of humor shit. The Schoolboy Q kind of humor shit. I like their humor.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be funny. Huh?
Is that whack that he went the Dave route or no?
What is it, Dave?
He's Vince Staples in the show, and he's doing that shit. Yeah.
Come on, yo.
That's why I said, did you watch the trailer? Because
I didn't even watch it.
It's looking like Dave.
You watched Dave there, right?
So I tried to watch Dave, but Dave on Hulu, and Hulu got commercials, and I don't fuck with commercials.
I just rewatched season 3 because the album he dropped is the soundtrack to the show. So it's all like the snippets from the show, and then it's the videos and shit. So it makes sense when you watch the show. That's one of the best shows I've ever watched. Yeah, that show is so fucking stupid.
I'm gonna get into it. I mean, you started watching Rick and Morty. I could definitely start watching
Rick and Morty, bro. That's why I know Rick and Morty. I thought that shit was a kid's show, bro. They had a partnership.
I watched it.
They had a partnership with McDonald's, bro. The second episode, it was like this big blob germ was about to rape the kid Morty in the bathroom. Yo, it was about to rape him, like, and it wasn't like no subtle shit. It was like, shh. Take this shit. I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
Nah, Rick and Morty was crazy.
Bro, by episode 4, he fucked a robot and had a baby with it. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on here, yo?
That's the one when he had the babies with the whole planet or no?
Yeah. Dog. That shit was crazy.
Nah, Rick and Morty is wild. That ain't the kids show. I ain't know they had a McDonald's fucking toy. That's wild.
They had like a secret sauce at McDonald's.
Nah, that's crazy.
That shit was years ago. That's why I always thought it was a kids show.
Hell nah, they talk crazy on there.
But you know, your man's little brother had a Rick and Morty T-shirt that said "Backwoods" on it.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to the fam. Backwoods on the 10-year-old.
These motherfucking kids is out of control, bro.
Yeah. Yo, Dad, buy me this. All right.
Oh, now I was thinking the other day, like, how long do you have to, like, how serious? We can skip this. Just go ahead. Never mind. You know what? Never mind.
That's some shit.
Nah, we're good.
We on the pod.
How long do you have to be dating somebody for you to like really delete your old nudes?
That's crazy.
I told you skip it. You did this.
Do you delete the old nudes?
Do you ever? Do you even save them? Is the question.
No, I think that's a good question. I'm stumped. I know my girl would love to see my answer to this. But yeah, I think once you start just randomly giving her your phone, I think that's when they gotta go. When they like you go, you do this, you do that. You like when you start handing the phone off, get the news out of it.
Do you delete combos out of your phone?
When I get new phones, I have.
I think I still have the same combos.
This shit just take up too much space. Honestly, it ain't even to get the combos out of there. If you look at storage, that shit OD.
But I never get to that shit because my shit's always group chats. So I always just delete the group chat and then it frees up like fucking the whole phone every time.
Yeah, I definitely get shit out on the because like I said, that's the easiest way to clear space on the phone because you gotta think in a text if y'all was actually texting and you sending shit pictures and videos and whatever the fucks. That shit takes too much space. Yeah, get them the fuck out of here. Yeah, damn. So how long before you do? Yeah, I say when you start just freely.
Well, I'm thinking too, like, how long do you think the girl waits to delete her shit?
I don't know. Is there etiquette? Should you delete them?
I don't like if I go through my girl phone, is it dicks on there? I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Has that been a thought?
No, I think once I saw this question today, I was like, hold up, wait.
Yeah. And then like
because I'm sure they get nudes too. Like I know, like I'm not a dick pic guy, but bitches is getting dick pics
for sure.
So I'm sure they have pics on their John or in their messages or in their old like me, like my nudes, like them shits is in my old convos. So like I don't usually save them. But have I deleted the convos?
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, we about to catch a Rico fucking with you.
I told you we could skip it, bro.
Yeah, dog, you gave me a conspiracy, dog.
Damn. I was like, I forget somebody just asked you this shit, and I was like, I really don't know if there's like a date. If it's like, yo, like, all right, month 3, you gotta go into your phone and just delete. But I do know girls be like, well, if I stop fucking with you, you gotta delete all my nudes and shit.
Honestly, like, I can speak for me, especially in a relate. Like, you don't really go back to that shit though.
I'm never going back to the nudes, yo.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's probably some 2016s in my phone that I haven't seen since 2016.
Honestly, it's just too much on the internet to go back to a nude.
I mean, a nude's not really doing much for you unless
nude is dead in 2024.
Yeah.
A nude is like it's like all right.
You know when a nude's a good time? Like when you first start talking to the girl. And you like them, and then it's like a little like, oh shit, look at her getting a little risque. Like
it gotta be like a classy nude though.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't hit me with the legs spread open nude.
Yeah,
like,
no, because then I'll end up painting a picture of it.
Yeah, Damn. Yeah, you really want to catch a Rico, but yeah. Give me Playboy quality news. That's what I need from her. Playboy quality news.
Give me some panty nudes. That's all I want, yo.
Yeah, you trying to catch a Rico, man. You should
Oh no, I covered my bases. I'm good.
Conspiracy this episode.
Nah, what's it called? What did they say on the one pod is for entertainment?
Yeah, that's all this is.
Just Josh, and just like that white party conversation earlier. I was thinking because everybody keeps bitching about Patrick Mahomes, right?
Mm.
Has there ever been a dominant athlete that people like?
Tiger Woods.
That's what one of my buddies said in the chat, and then they were like, "You guys didn't." They said you guys didn't follow golf when he was big. Everybody fucking hated him.
That's not true.
The casuals like Tiger Woods. The golf fans hated him.
It didn't show on ESPN. I wouldn't call them casuals.
That's what I got out of it.
He's the best. When the analysts say you the best, it's different. Because they still be saying Brian ain't this. They still say Pat, yeah, he cool, but he ain't Brady. It's a lot of
But I think that was the shit with Jack Nicklaus, though, right?
Nah.
Where they was like, he'll never catch him. He still hasn't caught him, right? He's not gonna get enough Masters. He's not gonna enough net majors. He'll never catch him.
He's like solidified GOAT.
I don't know though, because he never caught him.
But they always talk about the same shit they talk about with Wilt and Bill Russell. Like, bro, he ain't had no competition. They always talk about the people that they tried to make.
Tiger only didn't catch him because he I think Tiger was
in a car accident.
Yeah, well, not before that. I think he fucked his knee and his back up before that.
Yeah, man, that shit. Yeah, if I had to answer blindly without thinking about it, he the first one to come to mind. I don't remember hate, and even when he caught the bullshit cheating, because it was really like this shit ain't none of our business. We don't give a fuck. He's a golfer. Yeah, it wasn't like he fucking had a fucking golf club on roids and shit. Like, no, that was some personal life shit. And the golf world around him was kind of like, okay, we can cover it, but this ain't got nothing to do with golf. Until he fucking crashes, fucking what he was running from her or some shit. And then, yeah.
So,
his career.
Who else I'll say? Because if you remember, like, it's usually like, all right, everybody likes this guy. He looks like he's going to be super good. And then it's like, holy shit, he's good. We all fucking hate him. And then it's like, all right, he's got 2 years left. This guy's sick. The only person you really don't see that with is LeBron. And I think it's because nobody really knows when he's going to be done. But if he was showing signs of, like, slowing down, I bet everybody would be like, holy shit, LeBron's dope. Like, LeBron's farewell tour is going to be crazy.
I'm wondering if he's going to do it.
A farewell tour, he's just going
to play and be like, I'm done. I don't want that shit.
Yeah, fair enough. Do you remember how recently before he died, people didn't like Kobe?
I didn't like Kobe till like his last 2 years.
That's what I'm saying.
And I still say I wasn't a Kobe fan, but I respect his game.
I don't even think people loved Tom Brady until they went to Tampa.
Tom Brady was hated.
Yeah.
Tom Brady was hated.
The only reason Peyton was liked so much is because he didn't win that much.
And he was kind of likable. Peyton
when I'm saying dominant, like I'm saying like Kobe had 5. Brown's got like 4, I think. 3?
Yeah.
4? 4. Yeah. Tom Brady's got what, 7?
Yeah, Brian is literally not
Pat's
like
got 2. He's on his way to 3 if he go win this year. Like Kobe had 5, Jordan had 6. Like, and that's other shit. I'm like, I know people hated Jordan in '93.
That's the thing, because I mean, you can watch the Last Dance. They wrote a whole book about how shitty of a person he was.
Yeah, these motherfuckers are saying his gambling problems got his dad killed.
Yeah, he wasn't the most liked person at all.
No,
he wasn't. And I think Skip Bayless is the cause for LeBron's hate. Solely him. He's the only one that 365 days was talking about a fake ass clutch gene that don't exist, where the stats say otherwise, that he has the most clutch baskets of all time. He pushed that narrative to the fact motherfuckers try to run with that as fact, and it's furthest from the truth. And that's just something you can't get from out of. Because I talked to my girl's son asked me who the best player in the league, and I'd be like, Brian. He'd be like, oh, he's a crybaby. Bro, you don't even watch basketball. Why are you saying that? Like you don't even watch this shit, but you call him a crybaby. This is crazy, and it's crazy because that narrative of bullshit just gonna follow him to whatever generation. Steph too. We don't really. A lot of people don't like Steph as well.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know. Did you see the Breakfast Club said SZA is our Mary J?
I don't know what that means, bro. You know, I never really listened to 90s R&B. That's like the generation I skipped.
Oh shit.
I know. So like all that R&B shit that people be listening to, like all that shit like Mary J and Tyrese and Tank and all that. Like I don't know none of that shit.
Damn.
Boys to Men, I barely know. Like that, anything in the 90s, like I really did not live. Like I skipped that whole generation. If it's not like 2005 and up and like 1986 and under, I didn't listen to it.
Damn.
Yeah. Yep.
That's probably the golden era.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. I don't know if it's like you got. I don't know if I just haven't got to that point in my life yet. Because you got to think like I wasn't listening to R&B when I was a kid. That shit wasn't in the crib. I was listening to all rap.
Yeah.
And the only R&B I was listening to was like the new shit that was coming out, like Alicia Keys, like fucking like shit like that, Keisha Cole, like all that generation. And then when I got older, I doubled back and started listening to all the Motown and the Etta James and all that type shit. But I never got into the late 80s or 90s R&B.
I said Etta James, like that's old.
I love Etta James, bro. She's one of my
favorites. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But damn, like that's what the 60s, 70s.
This what you gotta think, bro. Is when I was 12, I was homesick. I had a sick day, and I watched Cadillac Records.
Okay.
Cadillac Records was about Chess Records, and Chess Records was like Howlin' Wolf, Etta James, Chuck Berry, and all this little fucking like little what's the guy's name? But anyway, it was all like very, very old shit. And then I kind of just climbed up there, and I always liked Jackson 5 growing up. So I always knew about Motown. But yeah, I never got into the 90s shit. So I don't know if this is Mary J or not.
Maybe Etta James is the 60s. That's crazy. Yeah. Shout out to you though, because when you get the fucking deep dive in the 90s R&B, it's over.
Yeah. Life. Yeah, I mean, I know it's a bunch of good shit. Like, and then it's like it's songs like you gotta think, bro. Like the whole "Can We Talk" shit when that went viral a couple years ago and shit. When my was doing dance, that was my first time hearing that song. So I could go back and listen to it, and then I listen to that song for like a month straight because that's my first time hearing it. So I'm like, oh shit, this song's amazing, yo. Like
the Jodeci album, you're gonna be like, oh shit.
Yeah, like all that shit. Like I never listened to Cisco's group. Like I never listened to that. Like none of these people like that. So it's like all that shit eventually I have to like deep dive into.
But you did get late 90s. You got Usher.
Yeah, but that's like that. I got Usher, like Kid Usher.
Bald R. Kelly.
Kinda remix to Ignition. You know, like
so you had braids R. Kelly, not bald R. Kelly. All right.
I guess. I mean, I Believe I Can Fly. I guess. You know, like.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't really like Usher was probably I say one that like I had the Usher album when he was running through the carnival dancing and shit. So that was probably like 96, 97. But like I wasn't listening to like none of the real ballads or anything.
Nah, it's crazy because you got actual fire to listen to.
Oh, even that shit. Like I didn't listen. I didn't hear Computer Love until I was like fucking 17, 18.
That's fucking insane. Right? But I guess it makes sense because who the fuck gonna be listening to R&B?
They not listening to that shit in my house, bro. I grew up like it was. I had to venture out to catch rap. I caught rap by myself, and then it was like
nobody our age playing R&B, 90s R&B.
It wasn't and like that type shit. Like you got to think that type shit. That was like in my crib. It was like Elton John.
Yeah, because that's the shit.
Billy Joel.
So that's
fucking Born in the USA type shit. You feel me? Like
we went on a trip and you was talking about, do I know this? Do I know that? I'm like, I don't know none of this shit. I think I was wearing a Nirvana shirt. You like, you know one of them? I'm fuck no, I don't know.
Like that's crazy to me that you don't know any of the Nirvana shit.
It's crazy. You know, like
when I played
in my bed remix.
What's that?
That's crazy. You don't know Forever My Lady by Jodeci?
No.
That's insane. And that's probably how you look at me when I'm wearing a fucking Nirvana shirt and don't know.
You didn't know Tiny Dancer or Rocket Man. I'm like,
bro, you don't know. You don't, dog.
Tiny Dancer, bro.
You don't know Forever My
Best
Lady.
song ever. Rocket Man, Benny
All
and
my
the
life,
Jets.
Casey and JoJo.
Benny and the Jets. Come on, dog.
Benny and the Jets. I know Benny and the Jets because
how can you not?
My dad fucking Benny and the Jets, and he had the vinyl to Benny and the Jets.
How can you not? This shit's
Benny and the Jets is crazy.
It's just wild.
And this shit had me thinking like, damn, black people had to listen to this shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Radio.
Benny and the Jets is fire, bro. Elton John is a fucking legend, dog.
Benny and the Jets is hilarious because
that
my
shit
dad
is fire,
really
bro.
cool.
How do you don't like Benny and the Jets?
I do like Benny and the Jets.
Yeah, but Benny and the Jets, that shit's fire. There's a Benny.
Wow.
Shit's a fire song. Elton John's greatest hits is an amazing album. Now all the other shit like the Bob Dylan and shit, I can't like. I don't really the whole Born in the USA. I don't know. Is that Bruce Springsteen? Like I don't.
Yeah, you got.
That's not my type of shit. But I know all those songs from growing up.
I will say my grandfather, the one that passed, used to listen to Bob Marley. I never got into that shit.
Same. I've tried to circle. I think he's got like those one or two big songs and it's fine. But yeah, that's not my shit. I'm not into that shit though.
Yeah, I tried. I was just like,
I'm not into hippie music for real. I just don't like this shit.
Me neither. I like rap and smoking music. I don't really like the reggae smoking music. It's not my bag. Are we? Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I was just thinking of white bands you probably don't know.
I've heard the name Queen. I don't know them. I don't know them. It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Are we at the point where we don't care about politics and it's just gonna be Biden versus Trump and?
Oh, you know, I was gonna wait for my random thought on this, but we can go there. I would just like I need to start like this is the shit like I wish I had more old people to talk to because my mom's not really into politics like that. She never has been. Like she's more like and she flip flops like she's not on one side. It's like one of my buddies like she's more so like whatever works for her at the time. And my stepdad was into politics, but he would never tell you who he voted for. I didn't know he was a Democrat until I got his voter card after he died. I thought he was Republican. But I wish I had older people to talk to about this shit, not on which way to go, but like if it always felt this discouraging.
This time around, it's like, bro, I don't even give a fuck.
What the fuck are we doing, yo? We're doing this again?
Fuck yeah,
because we're doing this shit again, yo.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing. And DeSantis, you're a fucking pussy.
This go around is sad.
Such a pussy. The Republicans are such fucking pussies.
He dropped out?
He dropped out. He dropped out last week and endorsed Trump.
Get out of here.
Yep. He dropped out last week and endorsed Trump. So basically it's Nikki Haley left on the conservative side or Trump. Trump's leading the polls. These Republicans bash Trump, said that they're going to run, that he's pussy, and they just fall and say, yo, never mind, he's good.
Himself into the ground. I don't understand it.
DeSantis is dropping out, and he's going to position this. He's going to position himself to be VP for Trump. This is the shit I hate about political parties. Is you can't tell me that DeSantis doesn't think Trump's a fucking idiot. I know he thinks Trump's an idiot, but he's also looking at it like this is going to give me the best position to be VP. Once I gain all his following from the MAGA crowd, which he already basically has, just not more of it than Trump, it's going to be an easy shoe-in for the next presidential race, which logically makes sense. And then the Democrats are looking at it and going, well, Biden beat him last time, so it's our only real hope. And the reality of it is there's no one here that thinks Biden should be anything more than a consultant to the president at his age.
I don't even know any other Democrat that's running.
There is none. They're not propping anybody up. There's only one guy who was on the Breakfast Club last week, and he was saying that all the advisors advised him against it because they don't want to split the vote. So they're so scared that Trump's going to win again that they don't want to lose any in-party votes to anyone else. So it's just going to be Biden versus Trump again, headway, who's going to win. And I don't know if Biden's team has done a good enough job communicating what he's done for the for the base he's losing. And I keep seeing people saying like, oh, black people like Trump, but I don't see the statistics that show that they really love
what
Trump.
I think will happen is black people ain't gonna vote. That's honestly what I think is happening, because it's like, bro, nothing's being done. Y'all not about to just keep getting votes for free. And if Trump wins and he runs the country to shit, so fucking be it. We already fucked up as it is. Fuck it.
Well,
Trump gave motherfuckers 1,400, hit them off with another 1,200. Who really about to argue with that when you not in the politics and you don't see any
that's why our taxes were so fucked last year, right?
Mine?
Everybody's child care tax got chopped, right?
I don't know. I ain't had kids.
Well, your tax credit's gonna be fucked. But the Democrats didn't do a good enough job motivating people to be pumped up about a re-election for Biden, because it's almost impossible to be. He's too fucking old.
He's too old. He's not appealing to a younger group of people. He's not somebody you look up to and see greatness. He's not somebody you want to be.
It's the funny argument of it is, like, the Democrats can't say the obvious here because it argues against them as well, is he's old as fuck too. Like, yeah, Trump is old as shit as well. Yeah. Like, they're but only like...
The difference is Trump is the old motherfucker that we know talk crazy.
The only difference is Trump has a tan.
Yeah.
And he dyes his hair.
And he can move around.
He moved because he's on Addies. But like they're within like 2 years of each other. They're both old as fuck, and Trump's going through a federal prosecution. But Trump is pumping his crowd up again, pumping them up. I'm not even sure. I really haven't even been paying attention. I don't know what his promises are. I'm sure it's just make America great again, but it's probably never make America great again. How?
Said he got the white hat now. I don't know if that's true, but they said he rocking the white hat now.
That's fine. That's fine. Look. That's fine, yo. Like, look, this shit is. I don't even think none of us really care anymore. I don't think hard left liberals really care about the politics anymore. I don't think hard right conservatives really care. I think I think they care more about the argument than they do the actual change.
Yeah, for sure.
I think people are just so impassioned about telling the other person why they're right and why they're wrong that they would be bored if shit actually changed.
It's hilarious to me how much some people are invested in the Trump side or the Biden side when you don't really care.
Bro, I mean, that's the
shit. You're on the side. It's okay to say you don't know or you're not on the side. A lot of people feel like they need to be on the side. You don't have to be on the side. That's the whole point of the whole democracy. Like, you don't have to be on the side. We get to pick who we think is the fucking best. You don't have to pick a side.
Well, this shit is weird to me because, like, this is what you see, like, people usually do. That I always thought was weird, but more power to them. Like, people, like, sometimes people make their job their identity, right?
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker might be a teacher or a cop, and, like, that's all they talk about. I'm a teacher. I'm do this. I'm going to post all day about that, or I'm a cop, so and so. Sometimes people make being a parent their identity.
Mm-hmm.
All they talk about is being a mom, or mom struggles, or having boys, or having girls and shit. People have made being hard left or MAGA right their identity now. And that's all they care about is being a MAGA right or hard left liberal or whatnot, to where it's like, all right, let's say Trump gets elected. Mm-hmm. And then he does close the border completely. No more Mexicans in. Mm-hmm. There's no more Mexicans in. And he actually does say you can't transition until you're 21. There's no more abortions and no gay marriage. Okay, now what?
That's the whole point.
Now what?
What? Okay, he did this. Now what?
Now what is your life going to be like? Are you still going to be overweight?
99%.
Is your wife still going to hate you? Are you still an alcoholic?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's certain shit where I'm like,
those are you stills?
Are you still? Like,
you can keep going.
It's like I remember I was just watching a South Park episode, and these guys were all so mad the whole time. They're bombing shit, they're doing shit, and then at the end of the day, it's like they come out with a news report. It's like breaking news. After scientific research, turns out that average dick size is actually anything over 3.2 inches is great. And all the guys were like, "Oh shit, really? Yeah, we're good," and just go home. And not to say everybody's mad because they got a little dick, because I don't know, but like the point being is there's more reason that these people are mad than just like we need to get Trump back. Like,
yeah,
it's if it's because you can't get a job, that shit isn't gonna change with the president, gang. It's not.
I mean, if they don't see what the fuck is going on right now, I don't see. Your eyes is closed if you don't see that job loss is about to be at an all-time high, regardless of who wins.
It's a wrap.
AI is here.
It's a wrap.
AI is here.
And your family's not gonna stop hating you because Trump's in office.
Your girl is not gonna stop.
Yeah, stop cheating on your bitch, dog. Like, treat your fucking kids better and figure it out. Or get a better job. Or this that shit I be seeing motherfuckers just crying about jobs and shit, but only go half-ass at their jobs. Motherfuckers don't ever pick up overtime or get a second job. Or motherfuckers always talking about they bitch don't want to fuck them, but got a beer belly. Go work out. Motherfucker, go give your bitch a back massage or something, dog. Or go get a new bitch. How about that? The fuck? Motherfucker, why don't you try and clean up a little bit, put a new outfit on or something, pick a hobby up. The fuck? Damn, motherfuckers always did it. Go get a new friend group, loser. Read a fucking book. Go run a mile, dog. Try some stocks or some shit, dog. The fuck?
You could change your life.
This is what happened in the country, and this is why we got to do it again. Blah blah. You need to make your fucking life great again. You fucking pussy.
Politics ain't gonna save you, man.
These politics ain't gonna do shit. I tell you that shit right now. Trump winning a year. I don't give a fuck. All that shit is for me is talking points. That shit is debates for me. Good, get a little debate. Biden wins again. I don't give a fuck. Both these motherfuckers are old. Both these motherfuckers are not what I'm looking for.
No.
And I'll tell you either way. Whoever wins is not my ideal candidate.
And it's okay to say that. And nobody wants to say that shit. We don't like either of them. We don't like either of them.
Motherfucker, that shit is like having a Diet Coke in front of you and a Diet Pepsi, and you really want a Gatorade. And now I got to argue with you and say, well, Diet Coke's the best option for me. Motherfucker, I want a Gatorade.
I don't like either of these shits.
I don't want either. I just play basketball. I need fucking hydration. I'll take a Powerade. I might even take a Pedialyte. But I'm picking between Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi. And now I got to argue with you.
I don't want the Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, but like I got to argue with you on why I'm picking this and why it makes sense. You motherfuckers is losers, yo. Stop stop making politics your identity. That shit is weird.
Arguing this shit though.
Fuck, like that shit is weird as shit. You motherfuckers are so fucking weird with that shit, dog. That politics isn't the reason you're miserable. It's not. No. It's not. It's not a they took our job. It's not. Trump's not fixing that shit. Biden's not fixing that shit. Fix your fucking life.
Them motherfuckers is working for the 1% of the population. And the illest shit I heard is these motherfuckers, at the end of the day, go have lunch on Capitol Hill together. Both sides.
Yeah, I was
in front of y'all, but they go to eat together. Let's believe that. Take away maybe 5 of them that just don't fuck with the other side. But other than that, these motherfuckers is talking, communicating, keying with each other, keeping that shit moving. They gotta work together.
I was reading that shit. It's Jeff Bezos makes $7.9 million every hour. In under 13 minutes, he brings in the equivalent of what the average person makes in a lifetime. Most Amazon workers don't even have health benefits. You guys is worried about who the fuck? Come on, yo.
We worried about politics.
Come on, yo. You know the average income for that motherfucker makes the equivalent of the average person's motherfucking earnings in 13 minutes. The average earnings in an Amazon warehouse is like fucking 42 grand a year, yo.
Motherfucker is buying newspapers. But we talk whole newspaper companies to push narratives, but we talking about politics. We worry about the wrong motherfuckers, dog.
Fuckers arguing between Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi like that shit.
Come on, man.
Both these shits is trash. I'm thirsty, yo.
Hey, neither one of these shit's good for it.
Motherfuckers need a steak and we arguing about Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi.
I'm just happy to just say diet in front of it, thinking it's doing something. Come on, man.
That shit is crazy. Another thing where people are fucking idiots and I hate them. Another reason why I'm the best. I was looking at this shit earlier in the day, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you tell me to, matter of fact, I don't know. You want to do random thoughts? I guess I can save this for that. It's getting late.
We could do it.
You got another topic?
No.
Yeah, that's random thoughts are done.
Yeah, random thought. I don't know if you've been paying attention. Fab is on a crazy resurgence. Fabulous, the rapper. He's on a crazy resurgence. We ain't got a soul tape in about 10 years, damn near.
Fabulous Sport.
Yeah. And yeah, that's my random thought. This motherfucker need to drop a soul tape. He's killing shit right now. He's rapping over the beats we want to hear rappers rap over. He's doing shit that we ain't seen in a while. Random thought, drop a soul. We need soul tape for it, Fab. That's all I got.
Yeah, the soul tapes always have the beat selection I really enjoy.
Yeah. That's
my favorite kind of beat. Those are the beats I can listen to. You know what's the favorite part about like being able to freestyle a little bit is like when an extra part of the beat comes on in the song and you really like the beat. Now in your mind, you just got a song going. You're just going crazy. Like, well, that would be a hard bar. Yeah. But every time you try to say it out loud, it's harder to form when you say it out loud than in your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a sentence structure. It's like you can come up with a really cool. I think that's why rappers are so good at rapping. It's like I never had the patience to like think of lines and then play with it enough to like construct it into how it would work. Yeah,
I had a 6-month rap career and
fire.
Yeah, it was fun, but yeah, a lot goes into that. Shout out to everybody that take that shit serious.
Yeah, it's always fun. So my random thought, I saw this graphic earlier today, and it said, "What the fuck is wrong with Gen Z?" And I said, United States survey in December 2023. 22% of people 18 to 19 agreed with this statement. The Holocaust is a myth.
Damn.
8% of 30 to this is the interesting shit you see. 8% of 30 to 44-year-olds agreed with it. Less than 4% of 45 to 64-year-olds, and less than 1% of 65-year-olds plus agree with it. 30 to 44, it's like 16%. The Holocaust has been exaggerated. Around 25% of 18 to 29-year-olds agree with that. Less than 10%, 30 to 44. Less than 5, 45, 64. Less than 1, 65 plus. What does that tell you?
That you could put anything out and people will believe it. Back to the LeBron point. You could say whatever you want. Somebody's going to bite. The same shit with the earth is flat. Somebody's going to bite.
Wouldn't you think that if the 65 plus motherfuckers that was actually close to when this shit was happening, plus some time period, would have a little bit more of an educated guess on if this shit was a myth or exaggerated than the motherfuckers that just popped out their mom pussy 18 years ago?
It might not be too many left, but there's people still with.
They got the tattoos. They still got the tattoos.
Yeah,
the motherfuckers is like 101 now. But
it's a couple of them walking around and they ain't doing that shit for fun.
I'm looking at that shit. I'm like 25%.
Next thing though, and it's crazy that slavery ain't in there because they already trying to downplay that shit. But I'm surprised. I would love to see the slavery statistics.
Wait till Diet Coke get back in there and take that radical race theory out or critical race theory out of all the Johnson that doing. That's slavery going to go next. You see that one motherfucking governor said that it was constructive skills learned during slavery. That shit going to go next.
Yep.
That shit going to go next. The difference is, I hate to say it, but black people don't have as much influence and power. Well, I won't say influence, but monetary influence and power as Jewish people. So there's no real reason to discredit them. Yeah. I mean, I think the thing with black people though, we could just stop fucking with people. I don't know the Jewish mindset. I think it's really just that they control a lot of shit. So Jewish people are, I don't want to say unified, but more aware of their financial. Yeah, they're more aware of their financial power. Like black people don't have, on average, the income that Jewish people come in, obviously, but black people have the highest percentage-wise consumer spend out of all demographics,
which is insane.
It's bad as far as like yeah, we're gonna force our race into continued bad situations because of spending habits, but when you look at it as far as like a spending power, it's like you could really shake some shit up.
And that's some shit I say a lot. If black people had like a solidified leader, which I don't feel like we do at this moment, like one or two people to look to give us not saying we need somebody to look to give us answers, but it's just there is no Martin or Malcolm or Fred Hampton, or it's just nobody in that position to be like, yo, we doing this, we not fucking with this, let's rock out. Now, granted, only 60% of black people may follow it, but that's a lot of fucking people.
I mean, if you look at the consumer spend, it's kind of a trap because, like, obviously everybody can't afford to it. But if you look at the city of Philadelphia and they had one unified leader in here that was really pushing shit, and you go, yo, our schools aren't getting any of the tax money right. All these public schools are fucked. You know what? We're not going to shop at all anywhere within the city limits. We're going to go to the surrounding counties until the city of Philadelphia supports our schools more.
Or we'll just shop black owned.
Or we'll shop straight black owned. And that's it. That would fuck the city up. Force their hand so quick. But like it's also, when you're talking about an impoverished area, it's not as easy to get people unified on that front, because that's sacrifice a little harder to make.
I mean, you look at the Starbucks boycott. They lost $11 billion in value because of the Palestine shit. And that's one demographic that just say, yeah, we're not fucking with that. $11 billion in value, your company going down.
I heard that. I don't think that's true.
I just looked it up. It's true.
That's all they
it wasn't $11 billion. It was $11 billion in value.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I had to check before.
Yeah, but that was my shit. Is the Holocaust obviously isn't a myth, and you're a fucking idiot if you think so. And you guys that believe that need to go get some pussy. You need to get out the house. Hop off Call of Duty. It's fun. I like playing it too. How about the house?
Yeah.
And you motherfuckers jerking Trump off, waiting for him to get back in office to fix your life, or you motherfuckers finger popping your fucking not getting canceled. Waiting for Biden to get reelected so he can fix your life. Grow up, yo.
It's not happening.
Shit ain't happening. Go fix your own shit.
It's not happening.
That's supposed to be the conservative way anyway. Pick yourself up by your bootstraps. Make your life better. Less government is more government. The less is the better. You fucking losers.
Still looking for the politicians.
Yeah, I wish they could vote right now. Motherfucking less government, less taxes. Self-sustained state by state. Everybody gets to pick. Everybody gets to pick where they want to live.
Be fucking hurting.
That should be crazy. All right, that's Views from a Chair.
Till next time.
Oh, let's do that.